I'm Alan Ista from Hewitt, Wyoming. We ranch, have a cow-calf operation, and we run Black Angus. And my grandpa started our ranch in the 30s and 40s, I guess. We've been on it for probably 6 years, this Rio tub, and I guess we started out just one group of cows and thinking, well, it's too expensive to feed to everybody, and we started at one, and it was in the winter time, and they were just more content and happy with what we were feeding them, and it worked out. They ended up not eating as much hay that winter, and then pretty soon we're feeding it to the whole group. And the conception rate was it was better the first year, and it stayed about the same. Before we had Rio, we were feeding just a trace minnow with salt, and we were always having sick calves in the fall, like most everybody. And with Rio, it's a lot better. The sickness is, you can treat them and they'll get over their sickness quicker, and they won't die. Most of them won't die. Last 2 years we've been in a terrible drought. This year we're kind of coming out of it, it seems like, for now. And last year the grass was terrible short, and they were just more happier on what little they had. They stayed content with what they had, and this year we didn't have much hay to feed, because in the winter we have to feed because we're pretty much covered with snow all winter long, and there's not much grass to still graze on, and so we have to feed, and we didn't have much hay to have, and we just didn't feed quite as much as we needed to in years past before Rio. The initial cost of it is pretty staggering, really, but then when you work it out, the tubs just last longer, and they're not going through it as much and not eating as much, but they're a third of a pound, and they're still right where they need to be. And the cost eventually works out pretty good. It gets offset with better conception rate, less hay cost, less grass eaten, and just all around content with what they have. We'd recommend feeding it to other people and having them feed it to their cows. Yeah, and you end up saving in the long run. You end up with healthier cows and healthier calves and better weaning weights. In the end, you get what you pay for.